It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Bullpen Battle League versus Queen of the Ring. Civil War. Pay-per-view on rapgrid.com.
You got Phara Funeral, Shooney the rapper, Shooney. Shooney with an L, right?
Yes.
I heard a couple niggas say Shooney.
Yeah, I don't
kangaroo.
know. Yeah, I'm not sure who you heard say that. But their mom is stupid, whoever said it.
So y'all going against gun Bibles.
Who said that?
Gun
That's their
Bibles.
names?
John dubbing gun Bibles.
Oh,
That's
that's
stupid.
because John wanted to be a part of gun titles. He's a hater.
That's
Figured
dumb.
that out.
He has a stupid name.
But Queen of the Ring versus Bullpen. What do y'all think about the card? as
Hold
a
on,
whole?
at least you got it right because we do come first. Our name comes first. Don't ever
Talk about
fucking
it.
forget it.
I think it's a good card. I think all of the guys are gonna die, especially the guy Clone. I never even heard of him. So
But that's a bad name to name yourself. Like,
exactly.
what are you a
Like,
clone
what are you
of,
cloning?
Dick? I'm confused.
That's funny. Did I ever watch? And I don't think I ever watched PC or anything like
We
that.
did watch the PC battle and
Versus
we turned
who?
it off. Who he
No, that was
battled?
him. We turned off when he seen him with the book bag. I
No,
ain't
we
watching
watched
this shit.
PC versus
Who?
somebody. It was a one rounder. Oh, B Magic. That's PC, right?
I didn't watch that.
The nigga with the big forehead. We definitely watched
I
it.
didn't
He had
watch
on like
that.
a Bulls jersey or something.
I don't know who Riggz is. Like some
We
of these.
did. We
names-
watched Riggz too.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. That's the tall, skinny nigga that got the dreads. He looks like a cigarette. We watched it.
Oh, we did watch the nigga that looked like the sick.
We watched it.
What we said? He looked like a sick. Okay.
He had bars though.
We
I mean,
knew,
that one Tupac line, that's the only thing I remember because it was on the trailer. So, you know, you hear it all the time. But other than that, I don't remember anything.
Nah.
So I mean, realistically, do y'all think y'all just gonna sweep every battle?
I'm gonna be realistic. I ain't gonna say a sweep, but I definitely think that we are more polished. We've been doing it for a lot longer. Like looking at some of their battles, like I think no disrespect to him, but somebody's old battles, like I think before they got to Bullpen, somebody had like 54 views. If I go live right now, I could get 54 views.
Who had 54 views?
I ain't gonna say who it was, because I don't remember which nigga it was, but I was like, really? These are the niggas that he put against Queen of the Ring? I don't know.
The only person I really like from Bullpen is Bad News, only because he looks like he shoot people in real life.
He probably does.
He does, I'm convinced.
I think he got the name
he
Bad
look-
News when he was little. He's
Yeah,
been
I feel
killing
like he
people
grew
since
up
he
like
was
that.
young,
Like
right?
he was one of the kids that used to
Eat dirt and shit,
jump
right?
on dirty mattresses and things like that. I feel like he was one of them.
He was one of them.
But do you
He
think
was the
E-Hart
nigga
was-
from like Boys in the Hood. Hey, you want to see a dead body? That's how he grew
He
up.
was like in Hardball, like I think he was like G Baby's brother or some shit.
If he loses tomorrow, he actually owes me dinner. He doesn't have to take me, but he owes me
But
dinner.
wait, I'm convinced that if he loses tomorrow, he's gonna clap the shit up. So how are you gonna get the dinner?
I mean, it could be a commissary dinner. I'll visit him in jail. If he
But that
gives me my
means you
dinner.
have to buy the food.
No, I'm not with that. I'm not doing that.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you agree with all the matchups, or are there other people from Bullpen or from this area that y'all would have rather battled?
I would have rather battle
Okay, so
Jesus
I'm-
himself.
We
He's-
are.
he's
One of
the
them is a
man.
preacher, so that's pretty close. I only knew Syah Boy, John,
If I tell you Syah Boy is not a part of Bullpen,
well, that's who I think of, and Chef Trez,
You know, Syah Boy's been battling for a long time.
and that's why I knew who
And
he
he
was.
still has gotten nowhere. He's like on the PG ground of Bullpen. He's battling Bonnie again.
But why
for
is
the
he
second
battling
time.
Bonnie again?
Again.
Were y'all there when he battled Bonnie the first time?
I
No.
definitely was there the first time.
What happened?
Nothing. That's what happened.
That's why it's happening.
It was
again.
bad. And
Apparently
then
it never
John
happened.
put it together again. I don't know why. I think he just really needed his friend just really needed to be on the card.
Yeah.
But I don't understand
John
why
like
because
taking care of niggas. That's why. So he just added them.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't know.
Now, there's been speculation about Queen of the Ring battling other leagues. You even had the thing that happened in Cali. What makes
the
this?
premier exposure?
Don't
No, not that.
stop
Oh.
listening to her.
But
What?
what makes this one different?
Because this was an actual card.
And people are really here.
We actually knew John.
And we really got paid.
Yeah, we really had flights and but we weren't on that card. So the girls that were battling them, like our card went down, the Queen of the Ring card, but the girls that was battling those guys, the guys were there, but the place was booked, but
it was
nothing
there.
else. Yeah, it was nothing else. Like, it was like, who is this nigga? Like, nobody even seen like the mysterious shadow behind it. Like, so this makes it a whole lot different because it's John. Obviously, it's a real league. It's been, you know what I mean? Like, it's been going on for a while, whatever. Like, it's serious. And I think the matchups are good. Like, it made sense. He took his time to do it. Like, even though we realistically don't really know who the guys are, the styles are similar from what I'm hearing. And it's people are excited about the matchups. I didn't hear anybody like saying this was a whack card, so I think it makes sense.
Something me and John were talking about before in the previous interview is that Atlanta is the one place that Queen of the Ring is gonna feel like home away from home.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Because of all the gay people, right?
That
We got like a big, huge following. I think
there's
some
a
of the
huge fan
Bullpen
base
guys
out
are
there.
gay too, but I don't think they came out of the closet yet.
I know one of them is gay for real.
He keeps it in his book bag. Woo! Sorry.
Okay, but anyway, go on.
Back to you. Sorry.
All right. Anyway, on to your battle, right?
Yes.
So there's gonna be. I'm gonna tell you what people are gonna say on YouTube or what fans are gonna say in general, and I want y'all to respond to my comments, right?
Okay.
Females aren't as lyrical as the men, therefore, all of y'all gonna take terrible L's.
Okay.
But
So at some point, the people that say that, right? Their moms used to suck dick in the back of like an
You're
old
so
bus.
my best friend
I know.
because I was gonna
like
say that.
in the back of like
Nobody
an old school
criticized
bus,
their
and
mother
nobody
for
said
sucking
anything about their mother, right? Those same people, they barely know their dads, and no one said anything about that. So why are we getting criticized for doing what we love? What's the problem? I don't get it. Next question
Okay.
or comment.
So if we put y'all battle under a microscope, right? People are gonna say, well, Loso got bars, he got delivery, Street Hymns is all bars with his, you know what I mean? Would y'all say y'all are more performance? And is it, if someone says, okay, some of these dudes they battling are lyricists, so it's gonna be hard for them because they're more performance.
Okay.
What are you gonna say?
I think everybody that goes to church are lyrical. You have to be.
I know, you used to
You have to manipulate
Bible verses,
everybody.
right? Yeah, used to lying and shit. I mean,
God was lyrical
at the end of
too.
the
Look, and
day,
they put him on the
if you're a
cross.
fan of battle rap, realistically, if you're a fan of battle rap, right, period, and you watch Queen of the Ring, my last 4 or 5 battles, they said that I wouldn't win, and I won every single one of them. Oh, this one's bar heavy, this one's lyrical, this one's that one. That's not, if that's all you bring in, the one trick pony shit, for me, you're not gonna beat me. You're not gonna beat her.
I like ponies.
I like Genuine. I like that shit. I still listen to that. But you're not going, like, it doesn't matter. And then you got these 2 guys that are good in their own right? And they could be great tomorrow, or they could be a disaster. Like, they've never been together. I don't even know if they're really friends like that. They probably
They're
worship
definitely
different
not
Jesus.
friends.
They probably don't even like each
Bro,
other.
it's only
Like,
one Jesus.
What if one of them likes Allah? Who knows?
No, they're both Christian.
So they
You
say.
can't like Allah.
Like a lie. That was bars. I'm just saying, we're really friends. Like, we finish each other's sentences and shit. Like, we do this. Like, regardless of, like, preparing and shit like that. Like, she has keys to my crib. I have keys to her crib. Like, we weren't just put together for a matchup. You know what I'm saying? And they were picked together because they both have church bars, okay?
And they've been touched.
By the hands of God.
Was it easy for y'all to write for this? Because
And that's
No.
none of your fucking business, okay? You're out of line on that one. No, I'm
just
joking.
saying.
I'm joking. I mean, yes and no. One, because we got kids and shit. You know, we was doing other things and stuff. When we really sat down and was ready to do it, not really, but then you still had to think about like angles that they may take and the it factor and being You know what I mean? Like performance-wise and what it's gonna look like and the shit that we gonna talk about. So we were kind of talking to, well, he was kind of talking to himself, but we were responding in and out to street hymns on the Bullpen or whatever. And he just kept saying like, oh, we know what y'all are gonna do. No, you don't. We know what you guys are gonna do. You can't curse. A lot of your shit is gonna be preachy, and we're Jezebels and we're hoes with this, with that. But you don't know what we can do. Right. So
Jezebel was a good one. Jezebel.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna call us that, right? And he's like, oh, y'all gonna come with Adam and Eve bars? No, that's what you're gonna do, I'm sure. Oh, you fucked us up with Eve this, and like nobody wanna hear all that shit. Like
The only Eve we acknowledge is the Rough Rider one.
love is blind.
Let me ask y'all this, because I feel like this is something a lot of battle rappers struggle with, right? So were you going against opponents where it would be so obvious to take a certain angle? You got, on one hand, it's like people might be like, ah, that's obvious, you whack if you use that. But on the other hand, it's like people want to hear that because it's going to be so funny. Like, so
I mean, people use that all the time with me. You know, they talk about my box all the time. I just think if you creative with it, it makes sense, but, you know.
I mean, at the end of the day, you have to stay true to you, too. So it's like, whatever it is that you're good at or you're gonna do, then you do you. Like, you can't please the crowd all the time, because sometimes they're like, oh, you should do this, and then they'll turn on you like, oh, you shouldn't have did that, you should have did this. And they're like, the fans are really never satisfied. The supporters are, but the fans, because it's two difference, the fans are never really satisfied, because they could love us right now, and then the moment we go on tomorrow, hate us, and then once the battle drops and everybody goes, oh, 2-1 or 3-0, whatever they gonna call it, they'll be right back on us. Like, that shit is so wishy-washy. So I don't care what angle they think we're gonna take or want us to take. You get what we giving you. If you don't like it, that's your fucking business.
And I guess the last thing is, explain to people how real chemistry is, because a 2-on-2 is a different type of beast than a 1-on-1. You can't just be dope.
Yeah, we seen your 2-on-2. It was tragic.
It's really bad. It's really rough.
There was no chemistry there, my man.
You guys, I mean, you guys are good individually, but I think I was happy that you guys never did the 2-on-2 again together, to be honest with you. But the chemistry is real. Like, it has to be. It has to be. Like,
I feel like you can't do a 2-on-2 if you're in two separate places. It just doesn't work. You don't get the feel of it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really know.
Like, how does Tampa and Texas come together? Like, when did y'all come together?
Through
They
God.
both have T's.
They do.
But through God, you can come together. And
Through
conquer
God.
all.
That's right.
That's the problem.
And God is going to unite them tomorrow and
In
say
spirit.
his final words to their spirits.
Somebody bring some flowers to
But I think it's rough. Like, you practicing on the phone. What if somebody loses service? Can
What
you
if
hear me now?
What if you don't pay your phone bill?
That, right?
Then if you have an Android and I have an iPhone, it's definitely
You can't even
not
see my
gonna-
fucking emojis. Like, were they FaceTiming each other? Were they calling on Facebook Messenger? Like, how were they actually preparing? Or are they right now
And then
preparing?
didn't Loso already have a battle?
He did have a battle last week
Yep.
at the Blackout. And I think he was really excited for that.
And
Like,
Hems was home whacking his meat.
I'm sure he was.
Pretty sure nothing got done.
He's a fucking pervert. I know he is. That book bag has just, there's gotta be like
A lot of
KY
Dragon
jelly
Ball
and,
Z stuff is in there.
and all type, like that bag, I'm sure is filled with filth. It's gotta be. It's no way, like, why are you carrying this at a battle? Like, what are you bringing?
It's thoughts.
Tomorrow I've gotta know what's in this
Oh, the
bag.
backpacker, it's like a thing. It's like a geek thing. It's like a subgenre of hip hop. You're a backpacker. It means you like
But what's in it though?
comic
I mean,
books.
I knew it, like Dragon Ball Z stuff
knew
and
it.
anime.
Yeah.
He looks like he whack off to
anime,
the
right?
3D joint, you know?
Yeah.
Where it don't look like they having sex and they just go.
He's a fucking weirdo, man. And it's not just the church thing, but he's a fucking weirdo. Like, his haircut's weird too. Like, why did he do? Like, I seen him with a very nice, presentable haircut one time, and then the next battle I seen dreads, and I was like, wow. I'm just wondering, what did he do? Was he like, what's the guy, Fetty Wap? Because there was no way. It was like he had like a Caesar, and then the next time the dreads were hanging down by his face.
He has a lace.
Probably has a lace front. They were like hanging down, and I don't know, it's not a full head. It's like 5 dreads that just hang right here. It's like, where's the rest? Like,
I think you're watching the wrong person.
no, him.
Because he only has a dread in the back.
Oh, you're right. You're right. He told me I had the best hairstyles in Queen of the Ring, and I'm like, well, that's what I was gonna tell you. You know, I think he has the best hair.
You really did just confuse him with someone else.
Who has 5 dreads? Oh, that was Swave, but he cut them, right?
Swave had braids.
Oh, forget it.
Oh, Red had dreads.
Oh, Red did have 6 dreads. This is true.
He had 8. That was my man. He had 8. I like him. That was my friend.
And now he got a fro hawk or whatever you call it.
I like Red. He's a cool guy. Shout out to him.
So to the doubters and the non-believers, what are your final words about the battle? Or the supporters?
Oh, to the supporters, I don't know.
Supporters keep supporting. I seen on somebody's post, I forget who it was, but it said, haters are gonna hate, potatoes are gonna potate. That was really good. It was really good. Like, it thoroughly tickled me inside. Potatoes are gonna potate. So, if you potating, I'm potating.
Yo.
We don't need no hateration or holleration in this dancery.
On that note, the almighty Shooney.
How you know we was done?
I'm done.
But what that mean? What if we had so much more to
Listen.
say?
Actually, I'm not done. I'm gonna hound y'all for a little bit.
This is Rap Grid.
That's fine.
Get your pay-per-view.
We probably the best blog you gonna have of the.
You putting this up live tonight? You should.
Yeah.
All right, so get your pay-per-view, right? Right now it's $20. If you go tomorrow,
It's
and
gonna
it
be
costs
40.
more,
PayPal the money to my account.
so 30 goes to Rap Grid, and the other 10, in order to get your access, it needs to be PayPal'd into Phara's account.
Oh shit!
It's E-Hart.